Lesson 9 is our first lesson that involves the if statement, or the if-else statement, and you can combine these and have if-else if, or just if, and so on. So the if statement is good for a program like this. Let's say a teacher lets you be exempt from a final exam if you have at least an A- average. Make sense? So in our class, an A- is 85. Let's say a teacher has the same grading scale. And so I'm asking the user here for their average. And so if AVG, my average variable, is greater than or equal to 85, then we can say that you are exempt from the final exam. And of course, if their average is not at least 85, then of course it must be below 85, and they are not going to be exempt, and we'll tell them that. Out.println, you are not exempt from the final exam. So might be our first if-else together. Notice the if has open and close parentheses after it, and there is no semicolon out here. Okay, compile it now, it's good, but if you put a semicolon out there, it's probably going to cause an error, or at least do things different. Okay, so crazy else without if error when you have an else and you have an if, and it can't find the right if to match with that else. We'll see that a lot. So don't put a semicolon there. The braces, we'll talk about the braces more in another video coming up, but put them after the if, just like you do for the main, and just like you do for the class. Actually, I forgot my main here, didn't I? Let's see, public. And so now we can run the program, hopefully. Let's see, compile it. So if you have a nice 91 average, then you are exempt. You're well above the A- range. You can do it. And we'll test it for below. And we'll just say 77. And no, you're not exempt from the final exam. I've had teachers with policies like this. I had one teacher who said if your average is at least an A, and you have 3 or less absences, you're exempt from the final exam. So we could ask for their number of absences. And store it. So if they miss class less than or equal to 3 times, along with an A average, then they could be exempt from the final exam. So and absences less than equal to 3. I hope you're typing along with me and pausing me to catch up and trying this, because this is a lot of new syntax, isn't it? The word if, the parentheses after it, and all of a sudden we have this crazy statement here, or statement looking thing that does not have a semicolon after it. That's weird. More braces, the word else, and then the statements inside the curly braces. We could put more statements inside there, of course, like we could say out.println congratulations, and so on. So that's the basic makeup of an if-else statement. If one thing is true, you do this. If that one thing is false, you do something else. The if-else statement.